Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the den at John House. For those of you who might not know, the way that this channel works is John House is what it's like to be inside of John's mind, and the different rooms in John House are different aspects of John's psyche. With me so far? Me either. But the voices in my head say that I should keep doing it anyway, so, you know, they've never steered me wrong. Yeah. What are we doing today? I hope you're ready. I have kind of a new video planned thing. So kind of what we're doing today is like a mini gauntlet kind of thing. So I have 3 brand new Japanese bands loaded up that I've never heard of or listened to before. And we're going to take a look at 3 of their songs, or one of their songs, 3 songs total from these bands. And then I'm going to talk, and then I'm probably going to pick a winner. All right, should be fun. So, a list of bands that we have. So we have Sokoninaru, which was recommended. I had made a post basically like, what's the most technical band on the planet? And so this was one of the suggestions for me to check out. So I'm kind of excited to dig into this. Tenohira de Odoru. Yeah, I hope I said that right. Probably didn't. So we're going to be taking a look at Sokoninaru today. We are also going to be taking a look at Hanabie, because y'all have been pestering me for this, so here it is. We're going to be taking a look at this. We love sweets. And then we are also going to be taking a look at Voice of Baceprot. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited to dig into this one. Hope you are as well. If you know, like what I do and you want to support the channel further, and you know that most of my content can't be monetized because I use other people's content in it, there is a link in the description to my Patreon. So you can go head over there. There's like a $1 tier. It's called One and Done. And if you want to support me that way, you can just, you just do that. And I have no problem if you want to cancel the Patreon immediately after you pay the $1. Totally fine with me. Whatever you guys want to do. If not, like and subscribe. All that stuff helps too. Yeah. So, Sokoninaru, here we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, that bass. Yo, okay. Pause. Also, if you don't know this about me, if this is your first experience, I'm sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I pause a lot. Even though I use other people's content in my videos, I feel like my videos should not be more of other people's content than of my own content. So I do pause a lot. I do tend to be, people accuse me of rambling, maybe, you know, but I generally have good points to make about stuff too. So take the bad with the good. You know, it is interesting that the bass tone, like right off the bat, put me in mind of Tesseract, which is like, I've never, of all the stuff that we've looked at on the channel, Tesseract was not like an influence or like a vibe that I picked up from any of the previous stuff. So that was pretty cool. Okay. Also, I missed what this what are we doing with the drumsticks, man? Listen. Is that really necessary? And then there's like one little pause, right? One little break. And just like one little bass like dollop. Yo. Okay, first of all, how are we only a minute into this? Second of all, even with my ADD, I can't keep up with whatever is happening in this music video. That riff is nasty. So here's the thing. I'm gonna pause it here. So very, very clearly, these are all exceptional musicians, like without a doubt. And the composition and the orchestration is definitely elite. But I'm wondering, and again, we're only like a minute and 23 seconds. Like, I'm wondering if it's like too pristine for me personally. Now, I am gonna hold off judgment until we get to the end of the track, but it does feel like everything's been very carefully curated and written and executed. Now, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't find it very edgy, at least at this point. And if you don't know, the rough edges really are what give other people the opportunity to connect with either you yourself as a person or with the artwork that you create, because people don't necessarily want to connect with perfection. They want to connect with the things that are, well, we'll say the rough edges, right? The rough edges give us something to connect with, because like none of us are perfect. So again, we're gonna reserve judgment until we finish the track. But you know, it also could have been partly to do with the fact that the audio levels in the headphones weren't optimized. So I went back and listened to a little bit off camera, just with the audios adjusted, and I think my point still stands. But it definitely more of the nuance in it is coming through now that the audios are a little bit better. So I took it back a little bit, so let's keep going. Like, it's nice. I'm not, like, we're not going to argue about that. Okay. All right. What was that? Kick drum? Okay. Again. Yo. Why? Hold on. You can't just... No, you can't just do that. Again. Why? That's good. That's solid. Okay. All right. So without having any context for who this band is, what this band's about, where this band came from, what this song's about, is this song a good showing of this band? All of that gets thrown aside. This is a first time hearing, no context whatsoever. here's what I think about it. In terms of technicality, just the mind-blowing, awe-inspiring precision and composition. Okay, and that's not just the music. It's the tone on the bass. It's the guitar tones, the drum work. Like everything has been painstakingly crafted to sound the way that it does, and that is not lost on me. However, on a first listen, I found myself, as the audience, as a listener, looking for the thing to be grounded in while the rest of the chaos was, kind of like ensuing around me. And I couldn't. Maybe that's a failing on my part for not understanding the music to that level. But I had the sense that I wanted it to slow down just a little bit, not necessarily the tempo, but like I wanted the riffs to breathe a little bit more. I wanted a chance to get to know the riffs before we moved into a different section. So definitely a solid track and very clearly a talented and capable band. I'm just not sure how much of that I was able to really connect with as the listener and as the audience. And it will be interesting to see how my relationship with this track changes the more I listen to it. Because, it's playlist. Look, it's playlist for sure. That's not a question. It's just, the question is, how do I relate to this track, to this music, to this band? And I'm not sure yet. I don't know. So I'm very clearly interested in it and what they're doing. So definitely want to check out more of their stuff. Definitely want to sit with this one for a little while longer before I make a formal opinion on what I feel about it. But because again, like just the technical nature of it alone is a marvel, and it's just like maybe that's part of the reason why I couldn't grok what else was going on with it, because it's just so there's so much happening. Would you say there's so much happening in this one, which I'm definitely a fan of. I don't want to give you the impression that I didn't like it or anything like that, because that wasn't what it is. But one of the things I've noticed about doing this channel is that my bar for what I consider to be exceptional music isn't just about technicality. So there also has to be something for me as a listener to connect with. Very important. All right, next up, a voice of Baceprot. God, allow me, please, to play music. So again, no idea about this band. Somebody recommended it, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So here we are. Let's get started.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, full stop. This is what I mean, though, by like letting the riffs breathe. Like, let me get to know the riff a little bit before we move on to something else. So yeah, it doesn't have to be long, and you don't have to slow it down. And maybe it was just that song from Sokoninaru that was like that. Maybe some of their other stuff, or again, maybe like the more I listen to it and the more I become familiar with their style, the more they'll start to resonate with me. Because look, I have Tool tattooed on my forearm, right? But the first time I listened to Tool, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, get this noise away from me. So I get it. Like, a lot of times, too, it's kind of trained me to be very interested in the things that I don't necessarily get right away. So, again, maybe I'm harping on this a little bit too much, but I don't want to give the impression that I didn't like it and that I'm writing it off. But I want to be honest about what I'm thinking and what I feel about the track as we listen to it. So with this one right off the bat, I really like there's almost this like Gojira style like riff flutters that through this first 20 seconds. So I'm a pretty big Gojira fan since we started doing them on the channel too. So they play the riff, right? I listened to it again. They play the riff the first time through. And then the second time through, they add these very Gojira-esque style, like listen, it's pretty nasty. I just want to sing a song to show my soul. I feel that. I feel that. Oh, all right. I guess you could just do that.
God, allow me please to play music. 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 Why today?
Oh, the change though. The change. Hold on. Pause. Not today. It's not. No, it's not allowed. Again.
To play music, God, allow me please to play music. God, allow me please to play music. Why today? Many
Yo, very like Sublime-esque reggae kind of feel to it. Considering where we came from, where we just were like 5 seconds ago, I'm impressed. Again.
Please to play music. Why today? Many perceptions have become toxic. Why today? Idealizations are using our mind. I feel like I'm falling down in the deep hole of hatred. I'm not the criminal, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul. I'm not the corruptor, I'm not the enemy. I just wanna sing a song to show my soul.
That riff is nasty.
God, allow me please to play music. God, allow me please to play music. God, allow me please to play music. God, allow me please to play music.
Yeah, I mean, all right, definitely a solid track through and through. Lots of like little nuanceical things to talk about in this one, but really, I think the showstopper was the was the change right there in the middle. So, yeah, definitely like that one. Also playlist. All right, next up and finally, Hanabie. We love sweets.
Duel 3, Duel 1. Let's rock.
Do it! Okay, all right. I gotta pause because while the vocalist is rewriting the very history because the eminence from the resonance from her vocal cords are just like tearing through the fabric of space-time. What is happening with the drums and specifically the bass, the bass drums and the bass work is just like it's creating this all-encompassing feeling in the headspace. I like, good Lord, listen again. It's crazy because like, the guitars are there, but they're so like embedded in the rest of the just like the thunder that's happening from the bass and the drums. and yet it's not overpowered. Like, this is pretty good. This is all right. Stop. Pause. Because first of all, I need an ambulance. Because I have no idea what to say about this. I don't know how we got here, except also the song is called "We Like Sweets" or "We Love Sweets." So you know, it's not unexpected, and yet somehow, very you know, fascinating. Listen. Okay, so, alright, we're gonna pause again. Okay, so we're pausing again. Because I need to get my thoughts together for a minute. So I like the clean vocals here. That there's some punch to them, almost like like, maybe not like punk in sound, but in essence, there's like there's a rebellious, a punk nature. At least that's what I get from the clean side of the vocals. But what I think really is stealing the show for me in this section is the rhythm guitar work. So we transitioned into a new section quite expertly, I might add. And so what we were hearing before from the bass and from the drums kind of like sinks back a little bit, and now the guitar comes right up to the front with the cleans on the vocals. So you get this very nice contrast from where we were in the first section to where we are now. And if you know anything about me in this channel, I like to talk about contrast. So that rhythm guitar, Okay. I'll let it finish. So, I mean, without going back and listening to it again, was there System of a Down vibes in that end section there? Or am I just crazy? Filth. Grade A! Certifiable filth. So if Sokoninaru had very little edge for me to connect with, this thing is all edge. And It's apparently about sweets. That's going to be a gold medal from me, ladies and gentlemen, on this one. Hanabie takes the cake.
I'm so dumb.
Hanabie may be taking the cake, but John's playlist is the real winner on this one, as it gets 3 absolutely amazing additions to it on this day. Although, shout out to Sokoninaru for having, in my opinion, the best vocalist of the 3. Well, we'll say vocal performance. And I know what you might be thinking. What the fuck was that from Hanabie, and how was that not the best vocal performance? Well, aliens aren't allowed to participate. Immediately disqualified for being an alien. Just kidding. But what I think was interesting about Sokoninaru, the vocals in that, is that there's a resonance to his style that feels very full, and so listening to it, it almost felt that, like, I was, like, my chest was singing. It was strange, weird, I know, but I didn't get that from any of the other tracks that we listened to today. I mean, I think in terms of pure range, again, Hanabie gets the crown for vocal range, but in terms of vocal performance that I personally like the best, that would go to Sokoninaru. Voice of Baceprot, for me also had the catchiest riff in the whole thing. Very like the headbangiest riff. So maybe you could say like the best groove of the 3 tracks. Definitely had the best groove of the 3 tracks, and I'm a fan of groove. But just in terms of all-round composition and impact, Hanabie. No questions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me from this one. I have to go tend to the 3-year-old toddler who decided not to take a nap today and is now roaming around the house unattended, so I'm going to go deal with that. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the format. Let me know what you guys think of my decisions. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Well, I'm definitely crazy. Yeah, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the comments video. I'm going to get out of here. Peace.